My brothers and my sisters, as of last night, Britain has moved into a stage of full coronavirus lockdown. The British public have been ordered to stay at home. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, went on to say that people will only be allowed to leave their homes to do essential work, exercise, or buy food or medicine. The announcement came last night after the latest data suggests that the UK is just 2 weeks behind the level of crisis seen in Italy. So far, the UK has recorded at least 6,650 coronavirus cases and 335 deaths. My brothers and sisters, I am asking all of us to cease from meeting in small groups for fellowship and prayers as we have been doing, because these do not lend themselves to adequate social distancing. The situation is more serious than we think. 35 members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Spain are fighting for their lives over this coronavirus. 3 church members there have died as a result of this virus. We must do our part by refraining from non-essential travel and gathering. A few weeks ago, when we asked that we refrain from shaking hands, hugging, and kissing, some did not take it seriously. Others said that it was a lack of faith and ignored our counsel. Please, my friends, let us not take this lightly. A number of our members here in Britain are in hospital while others are in self-isolation. This is serious. This virus must be curtailed. We must take the heed to banning as prescribed by the Prime Minister seriously. Funeral services will be permitted to take place. Now, this is a very sensitive area, especially for the bereaved. However, we will admonish that only members of the immediate family and close friends should be in attendance of these funeral services. We should avoid large gatherings. Once again, the safety of our members is paramount. This virus must be curtailed. I want to express my gratitude to all members of the South England Conference for your cooperation during this crisis. We have never experienced such a situation like this in our lifetime. We've always thought that the fires of persecution in the last days will prevent us from attending church. But it never crossed our minds that a simple virus will cause us to close our church doors. Yet, here we are. I also want to express my gratitude to all our pastors, our elders, and members of the technical teams in our churches. Our pastors have worked with the elders in ensuring that services continue in our local churches by using live stream. Through this technology, thousands of people globally have joined our worship services. thank you, pastors and elders, for your dedication and commitment. My appreciation also goes out to our presenters of Adventist Radio London for their dedication in ensuring uplifting programs being transmitted and blessing our listeners. Many have called to say that they feel closely connected as a result of this coronavirus. Friends, we really need to be connected through telephone calls, text messages, Skype, WhatsApp, Zoom, or other virtual methods to maintain social interaction and check on the well-being of our church members. Please take time to access the latest information by visiting the BUC website under the Health Ministries Department to keep yourselves updated. I want to thank you for sharing this message. Our Youth Week of Prayer continues on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Please join us as we pray together. Let me leave you with a word of encouragement from the prophet Isaiah. Bible says, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength."